Welcome to the mini catalogue launch, everyone. The first of many, we hope. I'm Crafty Capers and my classes are designed for the beginner crafter. It's a new year, why not start a new hobby and a new way to fundraise? I'll be holding kit classes every 22nd of the month where everything is included, even the ink and the stamps. Then I'll have my online all occasion classes. Again, everything's included apart from the glue, and these are £15. They'll be mailed directly to you, just like the kits. So listen up on what Louise has to say about how to sign up and create your own account on the Stampin' Up website. Both my kits and classes we can do together via Zoom, or you can catch up watching the videos via my website or my Facebook page. 10% of anything bought from me will be split between the Animal Welfare Foundation and animal shelters. Please take a look at my website to see why these causes are so important to me. Right, let's crack on. So, the mini catalogue. I'm going to take us to page 59. And this stamp set sang out to me because of the dog. Not only the dog, but also I am a cheese and wine lover. So let's bring that stamp in. And this is what it looks like in real life. And here are some projects that I've pre-made. So here's my dog. Let me just get here it is. And we've got your Howled. In dog years should be, it's a little fun slider card. Very masculine, I think. And also a happy birthday, another wrinkle wiser. Then we have got a stepper card, which is using the cheese and wine. Aging fine like cheese and wine. And I think these are all very masculine. Now, I've been using the plaid paper, which you can also get. They're all double-sided. I think they're great for mail cards. And we need to make cards for our men. We love them. We need them. What would we do without them? So these are some great papers here. Doesn't have to be male orientated, but I think it goes really well. So I've used, as you can see, these for my male orientated cards. And then I thought, I'm just going to go a bit out there. So here is one that is, well, it could be for a man. Absolutely could be. You know, chocolate cake with a dog and just lots and lots of colours. You know, just telling you that it doesn't have to be plain. You can do whatever you like with this stamp set. I love it. I love the sentiments. I love happy birthday. Now back to me, because that is what dogs do. They'll let you have your moment just for a second, and then all the attention's got to be back on them. So let's make a simple card together using this stamp set. I have tried to use everything in here, but let's try harder. So what have I got? I've got my capes. Got some more of the masculine card, the plaid paper. I've got some crumb cake here, which is 10.5 and a piece of A4 cut in half and scored at 14.8. And then I've got my first layer. This is in pumpkin pie, and that is 10.3 by 14.5 centimetres. Just gonna grab some ink. Right, just grabbing my ink. So I'm going to get my stamp set, and my little tip is I never stick the stickers to the back of the stamps because they become old after a while and it's very difficult for them to stick to your blocks. So I just keep these here for reference. And also, in my case, I've actually chopped, I don't know if you can see that, I've actually chopped this stamp up because I found it much easier to use rather than having it in one piece. That's my personal preference. You can do whatever you like. It's just how to make things easy. So, in a very, very random fashion, watch that you don't get ink on your fingers, as I very, very, very often do. Then it goes all over my projects. So, using these little stars here, well, they're not exactly stars, they're sort of explosions of celebration. I'm going to do a very random fashion. Rotate my card. How is everybody finding January? It's been cold. I've got a cold. But I think everybody somewhere has been suffering from something or other. There's a lot going about. Right, so just another bit in that corner. Okay, then I'm going to clean my stamp with my chamois. So, good old-fashioned chamois. Never wears out. Always clean my stamp before I put it back into the stamp set. And it goes. And then, because I've made a mess on my glass mat, I'm just going to clean my glass mat, close up my ink, clean my glass mat so that I don't get pumpkin pie all over the place. As simple as that. Right, so next I am going to use some of the plaid paper. Like I say, they're all double-sided. I'm going for the brown this time, and I'm just going to stick him somewhere in the centre. So a little bit of glue. Come on, glue. Just getting the sticky crust that's formed on the top. Oops, now I've got a lot of glue. A little bit of glue. Don't need a lot. A little goes a long, long way. And then I'm going to pop him in the centre, roughly like so. Then I am going to look at my cakes. So these are some that I've coloured in earlier. Now I'm only going to colour in half this cake because I'm going to layer them up, so you're not actually going to see all of it. And I want to preserve my inks that are in the blends. So first of all, I'm going to do the candles on the top of the cake. So just half. Just going to use the blends there. This is Daffodil Delight. Then I am going to start with light pecan pie. And I'm just going to colour the centre of the cake in light. Then I'm going to take my dark pecan pie and just bring it down. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And just by using the two-tone colours, it kind of gives that opulent look of a chocolate oozing down. And the same with my carrot cake. I'm going to start off with dark pumpkin pie. And dark here. And then a little bit of light pumpkin pie, just to add contrast to my cake. And then I'm going to go back to my dark and just colour in the band. So the blends are very quick, very easy. And because you get a light and dark of each shade, you can do some lovely shading. Hope you can see those. Bring them closer to the camera. Right, so let's start putting this card together. Going to get some dimensionals, which do just that. They lift, they add some dimension to your project. So let's start off with our first cake. Now, as you can see, the blends bleed through. Now, I will show you when that is important. So I'm going to put my first cake there. My second cake, he needs a dimension on this side. I'm going to put him overlapping, so I only had to colour half the cake. And then my third cake, is here. So lots of gorgeous chocolatey, oozy carrot cake there. I'm going to use my snips. I've already stamped this. Again, this is another, well, I spoke about it earlier. This is another sentiment out of this set. Happy birthday now back to me. I'm just going to fishtail it. On both ends, I think. Sorry about the sniffles. And he could sneak under the cakes a bit. On a bit of an angle. I'm a bit of a jaunty, angly person. You can do whatever you like. Everything's individual. I always say that there's no accidents, just happy ones. And it's all individuality. I'm just going to poke him under there. Like that. Then I'm going to bring my main card, which is crumb cake. And I'm going to glue my layer on the top. Don't need an awful lot of glue at all. Need to make sure that he's nice and central, which he's not. But this green glue, the Tombow, gives you lots of wiggle room. So there we go. And then inside, I am going to stamp a dog. Just because it's part of the set and it makes the sentiment make sense. Otherwise, happy birthday now back to me. Why would you say that unless you've got a dog? So just going to put him in the corner. There we go. Clean him up again with my chamois. There he is, nice and clean. and then I'm going to glue this inside. So you've got lots of room to write your message. And how simple and easy was that? Great card. I love this stamp set. Not only because it's got a dog on it, which granted, that's what swayed me, but it's also the cheese and wine. The cheese and wine. I absolutely love that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, because the blends do seep through the back, because this is a stepper card, I cut out 2 circles because the colours bled through and I knew that this side would be visible. So I had to cut out 2 and then glue them together so that you don't see the blends coming through. Anyway, that's about it for one more year. I love the sentiments. This one in particular. You're how old? In dog years you'd be. I like the happy birthday, another wrinkle wiser. I love, at least you're not as old as you'll be next year. And this colour combination is really fun. It's all about playing with colours, playing with your stamps, playing with what they give you in the stamp set. And there is a lot in here to play with. Lots of different patterns. Like I say, I chopped mine up, but lots of ways to play. I used this one chopped up just to go around this circle. So yes, think outside the box, play, and more play. And that is the beauty of stamping and colouring and just being for me. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this little presentation. If you've got any questions on anything that I have done or anything that I've said or anything at all, don't hesitate to contact me at craftycapersuk@gmail.com. Please take a look at my website, and I really hope to hear from you very, very soon. Okay, I shall see you later with another sweet, no, it's my celebration next. Yeah, and then I'll see you later. So stick around. Thank you. Bye.